My husband cheated on me with 17 men and is asking me for forgiveness.
Today's video is such a heartbreaking one. Like, imagine you being married to a down low man you never knew is a down low man, and this particular down low man goes ahead to cheat on you with 17 men. And after the whole thing, you still decided to remain in that marriage. That is the video we are going to be looking at today. But this particular story is not that of the creator that shared it. She makes content where she comes and she just reads out people's stories. So it's not a personal experience, but the experience of one of her followers that contacted her via DM. So guys, welcome to today's video. If you're new to this space, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and let us get right into the video.
My husband cheated on me with 17 men and is asking me for forgiveness. My name is Sarah. I'm 30 years old, married, and I have 4 kids. 10 years ago, I married my now husband the traditional way. His family came, asked for my hand, and we got married without knowing each other. But after marrying him, I started loving him and I became obsessed with him. He was such a great man. We lived in one city, but his job was in another city. It was like a touristy city. He would go there for 25 days and come back to us, stay with us for 5 to 7 days, and we continued living like this for a while. He worked in hotel management or something like that. All I knew is that he worked in an area where it's full of tourists and hotels, and that's what he did. He saw tourists all day, every day. For 7 years, we lived the best life ever. We had 4 beautiful kids, and he was such a great husband and a great father. I'm a beautiful woman. I take care of myself, make sure my hair is good, my nails are done, and I always look good for him. I'm responsible for the kids. I do everything for them. I cook, I clean, and I take care of everything around the house. He only works and provides for us, but I'm the one taking care of everything else. 3 years ago, he came home from work out of nowhere and was like, you know what? We've never been on a vacation together with the kids. Just prepare everything and let's leave. And that's exactly what we did. The kids and I were ecstatic and so happy that we would finally take a vacation together with their dad. We went to a resort and we were having a blast for the first couple of days. We were all swimming and he was playing with the kids. Everything was going perfectly fine and amazing. One day I had to go to the suite to grab something, so I left him with the kids at the pool and I went inside by myself. I went inside the suite, I did what I had to do, and then I was about to leave, and subhanallah, right by the time I got to the door, his phone pings. He left it in the room before he went out swimming with the kids. I went to grab his phone so I could take it to him, and then I don't know what possessed me to grab his phone and open it and look through it. Keep in mind, he never gave me any reason to feel any type of way. I just opened it to open it. I wasn't feeling anything or thinking anything of it. As I'm looking through his phone, I see so many notifications, different apps, and hundreds of messages between him and different women.
Can you imagine? Several messages with different women, and she has not even got to see the ones that has got to do with the men. And there's this problem of men thinking it's all about you providing. Once you're providing for the family, you're taking care of the wife, you're taking care of the children, making every needs that they want available. They always think that relationships or marriage is all about that. No, relationships, marriages are way beyond you just providing, making sure everything is there. That does not guarantee you to go out and start messing up because you feel you are a provider and you would always come back to your family. And maybe when something happens, you try to use that as an emotional blackmail to blackmail your wife or your partner, that of course I know I am this, but I always make sure I provide for you and the children. Come on.
I was so confused and didn't know what was going on. I couldn't believe myself. I'm just looking and scrolling. Nothing made sense to me at first. All the messages were flirting, disgusting, so inappropriate. There were pictures and videos and everything. I kept convincing myself and being like, you know what? No, these are just tourists, people that he's dealing with. There is nothing between them. I was in disbelief, but I continued snooping and searching through his phone. Then I see a thread between him and someone. This person had a profile picture, and their picture was a rainbow flag. I didn't expect anything when I opened the thread of messages between both of them. But then as soon as I opened it, my God, the floor literally started spinning under me. I don't know much about it, but I'm 100% sure the guy he's talking to is gay. And one of the last messages this guy sends my husband, he was mad at him, telling him, why didn't you come and see me? You didn't like it last time we were together? There were hundreds of messages between the two of them. They were in a full-blown relationship, talking, sending each other's pictures, videos, disturbing things that I could not even fathom opening. I was just looking at as much as I can, but couldn't open and see everything because it was just so disturbing and disgusting. And subhanallah, right at that moment, he walks in and he sees his phone in my hand. He knew it. He saw my face and knew it. I turn around and I start screaming and crying and attacking him. And he panicked and he got so scared and he broke down, literally right then and there. He was on the ground crying and begging me to listen to him. And I looked at him, I was like, explain and tell me what. I saw everything. He was like, no, listen to me. You have to hear me out. I was like, okay, what is it? He told me, hey, I'm going to tell you the whole truth. I was like, okay, what other truth? I saw everything. Then he dropped it on me like an explosive on my head. He was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It was just 17 of them.
Like, really? Are we joking here? Did he just say it's just 17 of them? And how sure are we it's not even more than 17? Like, you're talking about giving your body to 17 men. Do you know how deadly that is? Do you know how deadly that can be to your partner? This is crazy. Like, the things that happen in this world, when you see the things that happen in relationships these days, you just want to stay single and have your peace of mind. Really?
He's sitting there telling me that he only had a sexual relationship with 17 men. 17 men. I'm not gonna lie, I just lost it. I lost it on him and on myself. I'm like, 17? What are you talking about? So you're gay? And he was like, oh no, I'm not gay. I'm like, what do you mean? He was like, they're gay. I'm not gay. Sir, you had a sexual relationship with 17 men. What?
As the story goes by, it's like it keeps getting more nasty and disgusting. For crying out loud, you had something to do with 17 men and you do not classify yourself being a gay. Are you okay? Are you okay upstairs right there? How do you have relationship? You gave your body to 17 men and you say no, you are not the gay, that the other guys are the gays. Are we joking right here? Come on. This is so disgusting to the ears.
Does that make you? Like, what? Just because they're openly gay and you don't identify as one, that means you're not? I lost it and I had a mental breakdown. I literally had to go to the hospital that day. And the whole time he's begging me and explaining it to me, trying to convince me why he was doing it. And I just couldn't. I can't. I got tested that day to make sure that I was clean. And I looked at him and said, hey, you have to get tested too. He looks at me and tells me, oh, we have to do it every 6 months. I guess he wasn't a manager after all, because apparently if you have to get tested for STDs every 6 months, what does that have to do with management? It all felt like a nightmare. I couldn't believe that I was that blind or that he was that good. This man is not a manager. This man is selling himself to tourists, to men and women, and he doesn't think that he's bi or gay. He was sorry, but he was justifying everything he was doing. I don't understand. How are you gonna cheat with men and not consider yourself at least bisexual? Like, what? That happened 3 years ago and I still cannot get over it. He still goes to work and stays about 25 days and comes back for a week. But during that week, I do not leave my room whatsoever. I don't talk to him. I don't cook for him. I don't do anything. We live two separate lives. I don't know where to go or what to do. Both my parents passed away and I'm all alone. I have no family to turn to. I have 4 kids and they love their father and they don't know anything because I didn't tell anyone about what I found out. Nothing changed. He still does the same thing because he works and he goes for 25 days. So I'm pretty sure he's still doing the same thing. For the people that tell me to just pick up and leave, I can't. I don't have the means to support my kids. I have no family, no money, nothing. I am so sad and heartbroken. I live in Egypt and I don't know where to go or who to talk to or who could help me.
Even if you're in a loving relationship, I think you should get tested regularly. And by regularly, I mean every 6 months. Man, woman, transgender, non binary, it doesn't matter what you identify as. If you are in a loving and committed relationship, you should be getting tested. And if you're not getting tested, then you should be at least be on prep. But I still think you should be tested regularly. The reason I bring this up is because I just saw a video where this girl said that her husband cheated on her with 17 men, and that is his fault. He needs to figure that out. But he told her that he was getting tested at least every 6 months, but she wasn't. Obviously, she didn't know. So I'm saying, even if you're in a loving, committed relationship, you should be getting tested regularly. Please, 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 please be getting tested regularly. I know this is something that's like not easy to do all the time. I know it's hard to find the time for it, but please, 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 please be doing it.
My husband cheated on me with 17 men and is asking me for forgiveness.
These men out here be nasty. They will put they whatchamacallit in anything walking. Man, woman, animals, absolutely sick. Here's the thing, bro. If you on the DL, bro, stop being on the DL. Let a woman know that you like to get down with everything. A straight woman who wants a straight man deserves a straight man. Point blank, period. You don't need to be sneaking around. It's 2026. Now, of course, her situation didn't happen, in 2026. But going forward, bro, it should be no men on the DL, bro. Just be upfront with this stuff. There's a lot of women out here that will accept a man who's down with the get down of everything walking. But there are women out here that just want a man to be straight. And you got these dudes on the DL for no freaking reason, bro. Just go find your match. Oh, she out here getting cheated on with 17 goddamn. Boy.
I do not care if the story is real or fake, because this is something that is possible. In fact, things that are worse than this is happening in the world of relationships, in the world of marriage today. And I want to say that this particular man is such an evil man. The man is so evil to the extent that he was checking up himself, but at the same time the wife was not aware. So he would go for his job, stay for the period of time he's supposed to stay, comes back home, still meets with his wife. What if this guy had contracted one of these STDs or one of these deadly disease, and maybe at that point he had not in fact, this whole thing is so disgusting, really. This is so disgusting. And this is one of the reasons a lot of ladies are embracing their BS today. This is the reason a lot of ladies do not want to be in a relationship, because they've gone through a lot of heartbreaks that they do not even know how to mend their broken hearts again. They just want to be on their own. And for that woman to remain in that relationship for another 3 years, you can't tell me that that man stopped with this whole nonsense within that 3 years. No, he must have continued. But because she said she do not have the source of income, she does not have the source of livelihood to move out of the house, she had no choice than to remain. And this is what I was saying the other time. This is one of the reasons why that man continued in that mess. This is one of the reasons why that man went into this mess, because he knows even if she catches him, she has nowhere to go. She has no choice than to remain in that mess. This is so devastating. This is so painful, really. And as women, we have to start working and have our own money. This is 2026. This is not the time you're depending on one man to be the provider. Fine, if you've got a man that is the provider, good for you. But at the same time, why that man is a provider, have your own source of income, so that when issues like this arise, you can easily pack your bag, leave the house, and take your children out of that mess, so that you do not cause some form of trauma in the lives of your children. This story is so disgusting. Just like I said, whether it is real, whether it is fake, we have heard worse stories than this particular one. Very, very disgusting, really. So, guys, what are your thoughts? What can you say about this devastating, heartbreaking story? Drop them in the comment section. If you've watched up to this point and you like what you've seen right here, please do not hesitate to click on that subscribe button, like the video, share, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and trust me to bring another interesting one next time. Thank you so much and peace out.